good luck the rest of the way. Back to Paolo and Richard.
All right, thank you, Magoo. So, Coach Ronnie Magsanok, looks like that's the game plan. They want to give the big men of Coca-Cola, the guys like Asi, Nick Velasco, a tough time inside.
That's correct. You know, whenever they have the ball in their hands, all the 5 players of Purefoods has one eye really looking at the post player. And to underscore that point by Coach Ronnie, that Coca-Cola is struggling offensively. In fact, from the perimeter, they only shot 20% in the first quarter as compared to the 63% of Purefoods in the same quarter.
Well, it has been a tough day in the office for the Rock. Asi Taulava missing his first free throw.
But you know, I expect once Coca-Cola hits their targets from the outside, it will be a lot easier for Asi Taulava now and Nick Velasco to get the points inside, because the defense will try to keep those shooters in check. They won't be able to help deep down. As you see, with the field goal shooting story the first quarter, Purefoods G shooting the lights out 56%, and Coca-Cola, as you said, struggling with under 40%.
The net will be called for too many steps.
Well, if there's one thing that Purefoods has to work on is this turnovers. That's already the 7th turnover for Purefoods in this ball game.
Velasco is quickly put back in as Asi will take a rest. And John Arrigo is also in the ball game now for the Tigers.
Together with Cesar Cati, he's being guarded by Kirby Raimundo. Might be a good idea to really put the ball in the hands of Cesar Cati so that you get Kirby Raimundo out of the paint. And then you have guys like Velasco and Telan flashing in the middle, so Kirby won't be able to help.
Well, if you want to receive this season's game schedules on your cell phone, just text in CS space PBA space on and send to 2600. Again, that's for your PBA schedules this season.
Or actually, just go to Fiamma and ask you.
Pwede rin. We'll see our partner Richard there having a good time.
My wife doesn't know that. Well, now she does.
Alright, back to the ballgame. Velasco dipping his shoulder again, and
another offensive foul call against the Coca-Cola Tigers. So you see the interior defense really of Purefoods holding its ground here in the first half. You know, it's just a matter of just putting your hands up, centering the shoulder of the offensive players, your chest, getting that offensive foul.
Tigers now with a zone defense here in the second quarter. Raimundo, he can hit it. That one just offline. Arrigo now on the fast break play. They hold it back. Catley from outside, and Cesar Catley was given the space at ang TM Press na yan ay hatid sa inyo ng TM, ang inyong kakampi sa buhay.
Well, that's a big basket for the Coca-Cola Tigers. If Catley can be consistent with that shot, that'll force Kirby Raimundo to really go out on the perimeter.
This foul will be called on, looks like it's on Mark Telan.
Foul number 13, Mark Telan.
Telan will pick up foul number 1.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
And now you see a change up in the defense here for Coca-Cola. They're now in a 2-3 zone. Of course, now that James Yap is not on the floor, so they can do that. You know, Chico Laneta can also hit it from the outside.
Arrigo to Telan. Watch there by Bo Belga.
Nasa sa bench.
Traveling call on Mark Telan.
You know, he was just too far away from the basket that time. You know, you really want your big men to get the ball near the basket as possible, so they don't have to take 2-3 dribbles, and that forced that resulted into a turnover for the Coca-Cola Tigers.
Aaron Aban. So now the TJ Giants settling for outside shots. That's all they're getting here in this past few minutes. It's Telan.
Although Telan hit his shoulder in the cushion there underneath the basket.
Number 17, Aaron Aban.
So
that is his first.
So he drove hard going to the basket.
2 free throws for
26 to 22 Art, in the past few minutes, looks like Coca-Cola starting to break into that lead and get their game going.
Well, they started to hit their shots from the outside. Of course, we saw one from Cesar Candy, and on the defensive end, they're forcing Purefoods to take it also from the outside, and so far, it's been the reverse story, and now, with Asi Taolavo on the bench, and James Yap now making his way into the court again. And this is a reaction to that zone defense being put up by the Coca-Cola Tigers. So let's see how Coke will react defensively.
Second free throw here. Mark Telan taking his time. It's good for two, and he is cut to two now, 26-24. Coca-Cola back to a man-to-man defense.
And see how much they respect James Yap. You know, his entry has changed their defense right away. And see, they're switching everything on defense. That's why you have Aris Di Maunahan now guarding Kirby Raimundo.
And Aaron Aban with some hang time.
You know, you have to give credit to Kirby Raimundo locating Aaron Aban. He was triple teamed. That's why Aban made a good cut to the basket.
Nick Velasco, jump hook is good for two.
That's a signature move, that jump hook from Nick Velasco. He has 6 points in the ball game.
So Coca-Cola now within two. DJ Giants on the offensive. Lanete finds an opening. He's double teamed there. Loose ball picked up here by Coca-Cola. Mark Telan will bring it in. Set up time now for Di Maunahan with 13 on the shot clock. From way outside.
That would have been a go-ahead basket, but you don't want that to happen. You have two big guys setting a screen for you, and you didn't even use it.
Lanete, daylight, and Purefoods has missed their last three-point attempts from outside. Arrigo to Telan, looking for Di Maunahan. Aris Di Maunahan inside the lane with the lefty.
I really want to make up for that earlier decision that he made. And that time, he took it strong to the basket, and we are now tied at 28.
So Purefoods wants this timeout. It's only going to be a 30-second timeout. It's 7:05 here in the quarter.